Aries full moon is today, technically. Today, tomorrow, you know, this time period. So I'm going to read some tarot on it. I'm feeling odd about it. I don't know. There's an energy that's coming through. It doesn't feel foreign. It feels a bit mysterious and manipulative and inauthentic. So we're going to explore what's going on with the general energy. If there's any like cosmic secrets. Like if you guys notice, today feels very quiet, but it doesn't feel like it's supposed to be quiet today. But all of a sudden everything's so silent. And then everybody was like turned up yesterday. Well, from what I experienced. And I did a beautiful like cleansing ritual yesterday. Oh yeah, I want to talk about that really quick before we start. Really good idea to cleanse old energies, especially because we're going into a new season. You know, we honor cycles. Cycles are part of magic, and it's part of the of creation magic. And if you want to get in tune with the earth and learn how to be a masterful creator, honoring cycles and the elements, of course, is part of that. I felt that. I was like, man, I gotta clear my throat. So I did hey, what's up? So I did a cleansing ritual yesterday, or I'll use eucalyptus, which is in Vicks anyway. But I'll put it on my third eye. Yeah, Tiger's Balm is good too. My heart chakra today and my spine. Everything is off today. And I was feeling it, and I was like, you know what? This energy feels like it's trying to stop things from flowing in, things from manifesting, things from happening. So we need to come together. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go live, and I'm literally going to invite everyone on and just like not give a fuck. So doing a nice cleansing ritual. You know, I lit some sage. So see, I'm going to get grounded, centered, but definitely do a ritual bath. I did a money bath, like a hoodoo, like money bath. And, oh, this is a nice energy. I did like a hoodoo money bath, and I'm just connecting right now and grounding while I'm talking to you guys. And I did a whole ritual before that with these shamanic drums. And if you want the link, it's a YouTube video, but it's a really nice meditation. It's like 3 hours of shamanic drumming. And I wrote down the experience. I may do a blog post about it because it was pretty profound, and I got a lot of messages, and I had a lot that my ancestors helped me out with and that came through. And it was like a whole ritual all about, thank you, gang. It was like a whole ritual. Shut up. Yeah, use the herbs that your ancestors lead you to use. And if you're going to do a ritual bath, and always use sea salt. I mean, I didn't use sea salt this time because I didn't feel called to, but usually sea salt. Oh, and if you miss sea salt, with Epsom salts, and throw your crystals in there. Like a really nice one to enhance your psychic abilities is using selenite in your, throw it like a selenite, you know, stone. Put that in, quartz. I used pyrite because I was doing a money bath. And you know, I really wasn't even thinking about it. I was just like, these are the only herbs I have. And I was able to really work on some trauma that, you know, we have trauma going into the womb that people don't understand. That's part of healing as well. And I've worked on past life. I've regressed, you know, the PDF I did. It's free. If you want it, let me know. The PDF I did on memory regression. So you can go back into your childhood and stuff and really work on that trauma. That was a really powerful PDF. And I use this technique over and over. And the reason why you'll want to get out of a bath, sometimes, even if it's not too hot, it'll just start getting uncomfortable, is because the trauma in your cells from being in the womb and from being birthed is starting to come up. So, I mean, I just stayed in there. I literally had like my whole face, whole body in the water, except for like my nose and my mouth, like this part. And I did like an hour-long bath, and I was able to heal some trauma. I just learned I really didn't like my mom. Like, I didn't like her vibe. I didn't like her energy. it was more just like, okay, these people have the right, what I need to be here now. So, so I'm here. But I just didn't like my mom. Okay, just message me. You can even message me right now just so I'll remember. I mean, I'll probably go back and look at the comments anyway. But yeah, that PDF is pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Also, if you're on Patreon, first of all, it's about to be the 1st. So if you're not on Patreon, you can now get on Patreon without being double charged. Hip, hip, hooray for that. Patreon, I just posted a PDF for the an introduction to creation magic. Amazing PDF. It's fire. And I'm going to be posting a video tomorrow on Patreon for that. I might, you know, give you guys like 10 minutes of it so you can kind of see what we're doing over there. All right, so I'm going to thank your higher self, my higher self. And I'm going to X the mother, the great mother, source, the black hole. She likes that one. She's laughing. Just to connect us in with the collective consciousness. Can you connect us in as well with the AI construct? Because I do feel a inorganic energy of infringement. This is a very powerful full moon. And we're not sure if the moon is organic or not, or a satellite, or whatever. Oh, yay! Okay, cool. So then I'll make sure, Joe, that I'll definitely post the video tomorrow, because I realized I can use Vimeo, and then I can link the videos in from there, so they're still private, but they'll show up on Patreon. So that's super exciting. I like it. I like the spiritual opulence and creation magic, and it's a living course. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Bottom of the deck is Fool. Already we got the Fool card, and I'm being foolish. All right, so until we like really focus in on a certain topic, we don't know the wealth of wisdom that we have there. So I encourage you all to like think differently and explore. And one reason why I went live tonight too, and thankfully it's not too late, is because I feel a very weird energy, and I wanted to explore that for us. Okay, and let me just channel some energy into the cards to clear them. Tell you one thing, that bath worked well because my energy is on point. I've been hot for the last 2 days. I also did a tea as well. I did like a valerian root, green tea with rose petals, and some passion flowers. So, I mean, great tea if you want to meditate for real. Wow, that just made my whole body hot. like my cards feel like they're on fire. My body's hot. All right, let's see what we got, and let's see what's going on with this energy right now. And I also want to ask for the highest vibrational message, but the most authentic as well and accurate message, Mother. I don't want anything to be misconstrued in this reading. I want to see the energies that are coming in. The first thing I'm hearing is for you guys to be protecting your energy and your aura at this time. Some manipulative draining. Ooh, interesting. Well, first card is the Temperance card. Beautiful. Balance. That makes a lot of sense. This is about balance, you know, and honoring cycles and working with the cycles. I do talk about that too on the, I can't wait to post that video. Because I mean, like, I broke down the yin-yang symbol. I broke down the yin-yang energy, how that applies to our life. What else did I talk about? Man, the elements. It was just a lot. It was a lot of stuff. And it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful how when something's true, you can find it on multiple levels. Whoa. See, even the cards are like fucked up right now. What is happening? Ten of Cups. That's beautiful. Temperance, balance. 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. Well, we'll see more around that because I'm kind of interested in clarity and wisdom. Yeah. See, we have Temperance, and then we have emotional fulfillment, but then we have 6 of Pentacles reversed. So there is some this is what I'm saying. There is some unbalanced giving and receiving energy. That's why I said the energy was off. I could feel it. It feels very manipulative. I was like, the energy's off. Okay, let's keep going. I'll put this over here. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice read. It's gonna be nice and deep. And I just feel the energy of the cards. That's how I know where to stop, because the energy shifts on the card. Yup, I said a manipulation, right? And then we have the King of Cups reversed. I'm telling you, there's like this really manipulative energy right now. And King of Cups reversed deals with emotional manipulation. And it's I want to say it's an unseen force. Let's see if the High Priestess comes out reversed. I was getting the High Priestess reversed yesterday when I was doing a reading for myself. But the energy yesterday wasn't like today. Today a portal opened or something. Yeah, and then we get the Queen of Swords upright, right? And people are really falling for this. We're allowing like this lethargic lie to come over us. No, I refuse. I do not consent. So this particular Queen of Swords is more about using your mental prowess. You see her eyes are closed and she's more using her intuition to feel out the situation. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty powerful. So it's not so much you're going to be communicating, but you're going to feel into what's happening and be able to strategize from there. I probably will set up a crystal grid tonight. Because I'm telling you, this is like a sweeping energy. Yeah. And then we have 4 of Swords reversed. So that's coming out of that meditative state. Part of Spirit saying, Spirit is my higher self, by the way. Higher self, Great Mother. That's pretty much who I deal with. So 4 of Swords reverse. This is thank you, sweetie. I don't think it came out good. Oh, you just put the post. Thank you, Joe. So this is you typically coming out of meditation, coming out of deep thought. But this 4 of Swords reversed feels like a deeper manipulation. It feels like something's trying to keep us in meditation, in this chrysalis state. Oh, maybe it has to do with these lockdowns? It's like, because I was like, the energy is not supposed to be like this. It's Aries, it's fire. Why is everybody fucking knocked out and asleep? So when I'm looking at this has to do with the lockdowns. That's why my spine was feeling like that. Because I'll get a weird, like feeling in my back when there's a negative energy around. My body's very, very sensitive to energies. Like more, all the healing, it just makes you very sensitive. And then you start noticing, like, your body, when there's someone negative around, will do certain things. For me, I'm not doing signs. I'm doing general energy. Because for the, this is just for the, I should do some Virgo stuff though. This is just for the Aries full moon, but it's a general energy reading, and I said the energy feels off, so I wanted to explore what it is. But I you know what? maybe in 2 days, Friday, because I have a reading. Well, I have a reading tomorrow morning. And then I have to do the video. So maybe by Friday, I'll post for the month of October for all the signs on my YouTube. Because I wanted to start doing 10 or 15, because I really hate, like, all the tarot readers that are on YouTube now. They're so bad. And I'm just like, well, if they can't do it, then I have to do it. So I'll just do it, because I know what I'm doing. And that, you know, there's like a couple that I fuck with still, but like, I don't know what happened. Everybody just fell off and just nothing resonates. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. So we're seeing the Chariot in reverse coming up. Yeah, this is an energy reversal. I'm just picking up the energy from the card. It feels like something is trying to block this energy of moving forward. Because when we see the Four of Swords reversed, and then I see the Chariot reversed, damn, my channeling is on point. That fucking bath, man, and that ritual, that meditation I did with the ancestors, they were not playing. Because this is like clarity I've never experienced before. I mean, I've always been very clear, but this is like next level shit. Wow. I'm like, wow, this is just bugging me out. Like, I see everything so clear. So what I'm getting, this is a manipulative energy coming through. And yeah, white and black, yin and yang. Yep, lions. Yeah, yeah, it's balancing those energies, the active and inactive energy. The yin and yang, I might just do a short clip on that and post that on YouTube, because man, I went the fuck in on that on Patreon. I even just posted the PDF and that shit was fire. And there's that one section on yin and yang is enough to literally like give you something to work on for like the rest of the at least 6 months. At least 6 months. Yeah, this is a manipulation. It's an energy reversal. This is something that's trying to keep us from moving forward. And I know there's retrogrades and stuff like that coming, and we're in the shadow of that, especially Mercury, but something's not right. I told y'all I had a really, really crazy intuition about this. No, this is a lie. Okay, because when I see this Three of Swords upright, I mean, for some people, yeah, you're going through heartbreak. But this card came up, and I know that that's not accurate. Not that the card itself is not accurate, but I know the mother is showing me how they manipulate. This is really hard to explain in words, but it's like this card came up, and it's almost like it's being covered up, like it's a cover-up. Like this card, I'm like, this is a lie, because it's a cover-up. You know, the debate, the this, the that. Oh, that's really interesting, Paradise. Getting people to be in a state of like desperation, anxiety, emotionally unbalanced. All right, I'm going to pull. I wanted to pull clarifiers, but the energy's flowing out so good right now. I feel so great. See, because the energy came in as temperance, right, and emotional fulfillment. But then we're getting Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, reversed. That goes with this one. There was a ritual. I think there was a ritual done. That's what's going on. There was a ritual done to try and reverse the energy. Oh, I'm getting a channel. Hold up. Let me just... Oh, look. Bottom of the deck. Well, because I shuffled it. It was full at first, but now it went to Five of Wands. I'm going to just channel this because I'm getting a message. I'm seeing, all right, so I'm going to tell you guys what I'm seeing. There are multiple locations, especially across the United States, because I'm only focusing on this area, but I feel like this might be a bigger network, like a grid. And I'm seeing these rituals being done at some megalithic sites, in the woods, things like this. I'm seeing people with animal heads and dresses and stuff like the dresses are like old-fashioned. Pink. No white. Pink, dark purple. The men are all wearing suits though, like black suits. And the women are wearing different color dresses, but they're not like yellow. Like there's not anyone in black or white or red. Maybe a couple reds, but not a lot. No one's wearing green. Okay. And then I see a fire. They're trying to block me from seeing it, but I see everything. My vision is clear and the mother is with me. Therefore, nothing can come against me. I love you too, Mama. I can feel her in my heart. She's always there. Okay, so this was a ritual done. They were throwing a baby in the fire. Oh, that's fucking crazy. It's like a little... This is a Moloch ritual. They said they need a pure soul for the ritual. So they throw a baby in. And then they dance. And they do this humming sound. It's like a humming like bees. Not words, it's like a humming. And they do this to reflect the energy that's coming in back to where it came from. Oh, they're trying to deflect some of this Aries energy. Because I was like, there's no way that people should be this fucking tired today. It doesn't make any sense. All right, that was interesting. So I'm just going to ask that at this time that spell is broken. I'm going to ask the Great Mother to break it. I'm going to ask that the innocent souls that were lost come back home to the Mother and go wherever they are meant to be. That their energy is not used for anything ill-willed or maleficent. And I'm just going to ask that the energy is taken out of these rituals so that they do not work. And I'm going to ask for a clearing. Just give me a minute. I'm going to breathe and... And if any of you would like to add your energy in to shut down these rituals from affecting the population and manipulation, I would appreciate it. And if you don't want to, it's fine. You don't have to. It's not required. Only if you feel called. Thank you, Joe. I felt you first. I'm going to bring some fire to clear. I'm doing a lot right now, even though it looks like I'm doing nothing, because I'm using my energy and my breath to actually clear these areas. And my kundalini is raising as I'm doing this, so I'm getting very hot. because I don't stop until the energy is clear the way it needs to be. I knew I was feeling weird for a reason. Ah, that feels better. Okay. Well, you're okay, Goddess Kenya. I was reading cards, and then I got a channel, and I had to do some on live spiritual work for the collective. See this, guys? I do it for you. I do it for all of us, honestly. For the earth, for me, for you, for our families, for our children, for all the children, even the spiritual children, the people who are still babies. I feel a lot better now. That was really interesting. And you know what? I don't care if I look crazy doing it. I'm like, fuck it. This is my real life, people. I really do this shit, you know? You know, I feel like I could take these cards out and now see what's going on with us, because we had to figure out what this manipulation was of the energy for the Aries. Look, all that fire is back. Okay, see? Yes, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Yeah, I felt you in my heart, Joe. And I used our energies together. I know when people are connected. So thank you. Thank you. So yeah. That's what happens when you're clairvoyant, clairsentient, clair everything. Not so much clairaudient though, which I'm happy about. Even though I can hear spirits, but I hear them telepathically. Thankfully, I don't hear them in my actual ears often. Although sometimes I do hear random people that are not there calling my name. But it'll be like once or twice, once in a blue. You know, like, you literally hear your name, you turn around like nobody's there, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? That happens once in a while. Not too much, thankfully. Because that would drive me nuts. Oh, claircognizant is another one that a lot of people don't know about. Just doing general today. You know what? If you're not on YouTube, the Zero Manifested on YouTube, I think Friday I'm going to post for each sign. Because I was wondering if people wanted it, and now that a couple of you asked about it, what I'm going to do right now is just general. I feel like I did the work that I actually was meant to come on here and do. Because it was something with, I had to come on live and figure out how the collective was being manipulated. So we did the work to clear that. But by Friday I'm going to post literally a 10 to 15 minute video for each sign, and make sure that you guys get the messages that you need for the month, because these fucking tarot readers on YouTube need to be fired. So let's vote with our attention. Let's fire them together. There's like 2 that I like that are still thorough, but they don't post enough. You know, like, they only do tarot and they only post like once every 3 weeks. I'm like, what if in between that 3 weeks I'm having a crisis? I guess I could get a reading, but I would just read myself. You know, what if I need to know about what's up with somebody's energy? Like, what if I just needed a little confirmation? I honestly, the more that I got in tune, the less that I actually will watch tarot videos. But Spirit will still call me from time to time. Like yesterday was a tarot day, which I love, because then I draw and I watch the videos I'm called to watch, and I get the confirmation on messages. There were some messages that were interesting. Some very, very messy things. Nothing to do with me, myself, but some other shit. And I was like, interesting. Alright, now let's see what's going on for you guys. The true energy of the collective. Thank you, Mother. Temperance came up again. Okay, so that's double confirmation on Temperance. Balance is going to be very important at this time. Remember I said before, Temperance feels authentic. And vulnerability. For Pentacles, structure. Structure, Capricorn energies. Okay, see, this is the real energies. I knew I felt something was off. I'm glad we took care of it. Now we can figure out what's actually going on. Okay, so now this would be ebb. When the energy goes out, the flow is when it comes in. So this is the ebb period. The energy is going out. So these periods tend to feel very, you might get into like hermit mode and stuff. Don't be in hermit mode. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I need answers. Sorry, my eye, I have a lazy eye. That's why sometimes my eye will go like this, especially because the light here, and so whatever. You know what? I have flaws. I'm fucking human. It's great. It's wonderful. I can have a fucking lazy eye and do tarot, be a psychic, and life is fucking awesome. I feel good about myself. It's great. It's wonderful. So right now you guys are, and you're going to want to be very, very, cautious when it comes to these power structures and when it comes to structure, because there is a big energy. I mean, you are going to want to start laying new foundations, start planning now for multiple streams of income. I'm hearing that come through. Start now. Start now. Within the next 2 weeks, it's going to be a little harder. Start now, even if it's just small. Plant the seed. You know what I mean? Do one thing a day. That other stream going and starting. Oh, thank you. You're fucking beautiful. Shoot, I ain't the only one, sis. Oh, we got, and then what I say? The Hermit. I felt that. I felt that coming out. Yeah, because we have balance and vulnerability with this. I love this beautiful Temperance card. Then we have this Four of Pentacles, and this is dealing with structures. Could be some legal stuff going on for some people. Could be too much structure, so you might even have to break down some old structures and create more flexibility in your structures. I'm feeling that as well from this card. And obviously, people are going to start going within. Go within, you know, yin and yang it out. Go within. Get your energy right. And then work with your inspired action. You know? Life is not a race. You don't need to feel anxiety. You don't need to feel like you don't know what's going on. Just calm down. Know that everything is well. All is well, right? Every time you get that anxiety about this thing or that thing or whatever, breathe into your diaphragm. Let it out. All is well. Right, and let yourself just sort of flow like a fucking daisy or some shit, right? I am a blade of grass, head ass. But just let yourself release and feel that ease and that flow that is part of life. Ease, flow. Nature never rushes. Mother Nature never rushes. Yet, she gets everything done. So, this matrix teaches a lot of us to because we have the creatrix that's in alignment with nature and the mother. That's beautiful. It honors cycles. It deals with the elements. It you know, it's a very beautiful structure. Then we have the false matrix that wants to make you believe that you have to rush and that you have to have this anxiety with your life, and it's not true. It's not true. That you always have to push. That's always done so that you never get a break. So that you never go in and handle whatever emotions you have to deal with, whatever spiritual enlightenment that's coming from inside, and that dark place inside, that dark place where your soul is, that dark place where all creation happens, right? Because in the spirit realm, dark and light are like two sides to a coin. So you can see something as dark, and then you'll actually, like I've seen it as like a negative, like I'll see the dark and the light side, and I'll be like, oh, that's so cool. But I mean, like, go into your own heart space. Go in here. Oh, it's because I have this on. I was like, what? It's a blue gold stone. It's a galactic stone. I was like, it's like galactic. I'm like, shut up. Oh, I'm sorry. Got annoyed with me. You know, go into that space. Know that all is well. Know that everything's working out in your favor. Know that Spirit is unfurling a masterful plan for you. Know that your higher self and your inner self are intimately connected and always communicating. Know that your ancestors and your spirit guides are smiling on you with joy. you know, allow yourself to be in that vibration and that energy so that you don't feel anxiety, so that you don't feel fear, so that instead you feel the exact opposite. You feel grounded. You feel stable in your own energies. You are the eye of the storm, because even when the storm is blowing all around you, your world is beautiful. Your sky is blue and the sun is shining and everything is as it should be, because you honor cycles and you know when it's time to move, because you're moving with your own soul. You're honoring your spirit. You're honoring that divine ancient wisdom, you know? So, King of Wands. Reversed. My fire signs are going to be acting fucking crazy. Well, I have I mean, or if you have a plate, because my Mars is in Sagittarius, I've had to use like my water and earth elements to like calm it down, you know. But this is also speaking to what we spoke about before. It's the manipulation of that fiery energy that's coming in. Because that fiery energy is coming in like a dragon, like a fire dragon. Like a breath of fire to really breathe, to really burn up a lot of old energies. And I think there's a comet or something that should be passing really close to the earth soon too. So that could be a part of it. I wanted, oh, 7 of Cups. Decisions. This came up yet? What, 2 days ago? Decisions. And we have a crown. I mean, this guy's like torn up though. Right? He's really, really stressed out about these decisions that he has to make. He really doesn't know, like, what to do. Some relationships might be ending. Some relationships might be beginning. Okay. I'm going to pull an advice card for the 7 of Cups. Because it seems like some people have cycles ending. Okay. It seems like some people have cycles ending and they don't really know where to go or what to do. It's making you very distraught. I'm also going to pull a clarifier on this King of Wands energy because I don't feel good about it. Like I'm getting that feeling in my back. I'm like, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, like I said. Oh, wow, that's so funny. The Spirit had me say that whole little soliloquy. And now we're learning with this Queen of Pentacles energy, it's very important to remain grounded at this time. It's not so much focusing on your coin, because Pentacles embodies all the elements. Earth, water, fire, air, and ether are the soul, right? Right in your heart center. So this is creation. This is dealing with creation. This is dealing with stability, but stability doesn't exist on the outside. It exists on the inside. So what's going to help you right now as you're going through this transitional process? Because I think that it's just, I don't know which way to go. It's being distraught because there's a lot of cycles ending and new cycles. So people who have a hard time, maybe some mutable, no, not mutable, fixed signs would have a hard time with change. You're really, really going to want to pay attention to your inner world. You know, get your feet on the earth, get your bottom on the ground, meditate, get grounded. And I usually feel it like around, when I ground inside myself, it's almost like I'm having an anchoring, and it's right below, like below the belly button, or like around the belly button. I almost feel the energy anchoring me to the earth, right? And then I breathe through that cord right from my belly button. It's almost like I have an inner cord, or an inner umbilical cord, right, that connects me to Mama Gaia through that area, through my root. And you can breathe, anchor yourself to the earth, allow her to show you what stability really is. Because when we look at the false matrix, nothing in the false matrix is actually stable. It's our energy that's upholding it. So we don't have to feel a sense of instability. It's just that people resonating with an energy of instability so much that it manifests. So you have free will. You don't have to resonate with that frequency. As long as you're stable and grounded within yourself, everything's going to be just fine. Okay, 2 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this King of Wands, manipulation, this is another form of a manipulative, domineering masculine energy. It's an unbalanced masculine. Because the King of Wands is passionate, but this is being overly passionate. This is like wanting everything your way. This is rage, okay? And so anyone who's experiencing very, very intense emotions, I do not want you to blame yourself for them. What I want you to do instead is to begin to question your emotions. You know, ask yourself about them. When I'm seeing this Two of Pentacles in reverse, the advice from Spirit, well, the Spirit is really telling us that we're having a huge imbalance. And this is actually dealing with what? That's why I'm going to put this yin-yang, because that's right in the back. Yin-yang symbol came out again. So I must do a video on yin and yang. I'll do a blog post and a video on it, because obviously it's coming up. It's important. But we're learning how to balance, and we're learning how to walk that middle path between emotion and logic, between the conscious and subconscious mind, which is what we're dealing with in the Temperance card. So don't get so lost in your passion that you cut ties with people that, or you become overly, oh, we had a falling out, that you become, one of my cards fell, that you become overly destructive. Clear away the energies, get rid of old energies, but don't be destructive needlessly. Oh yeah, and know when you are doing that. Oh shit. Ten of Swords. Alright, well, on a positive note, this card fell out, but this is, yeah, this is, I guess Spirit wanted me to tell y'all, this is what happens when you deal with too much fire energy or too much rage. This is what ends up happening. You end up burning yourself out. You end up in the middle of a desert with a million swords through you, because words hurt and you've been hurting people. So all this energy, any negative energy like that you're putting out, it's going to come back to you like 100-fold. Yeah, the mother really allowed that card to fall out. She was very gentle with it too. And she's like, I'm not doing this to you. You guys are doing it to yourself. So be very, very cautious on how you use your words right now. You don't want to be mean to people. You really don't. If you're really feeling upset, sit down and write. You know, oh snap. See, Ace of Pentacles. So this, yeah, this inner stability is going to be important right now. That's why I wanted to give you all a very reassuring message. Because you go everywhere else and there's nothing but fear. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm fearless. So, yeah. And it's funny too, because when my ancestors took me through the meditation last night, you know, I did a meditation and connected with my ancestors with the shamanic drumming. The thing was facing fear, and it was like I actually faced like death. Like Lady Death was right in front of me. I could see her really clearly, and she jumped into my body and became one with me. So it's like, and in the vision that I had, you know, my meditation, I was at a drumming circle. There was like fire, and my ancestors, the shamans, they had this ritual where they would randomly like kidnap you, and the elder would have the other shamans throw you in like a shallow grave, and you had to stay in there and face death. So they would cover you with dirt and everything too, like no fucks given whatsoever. But you had to stay in that grave for as long. The elder would get channels and stuff while you were in there. Man, the Western world would never understand this. Maybe one day, but we're not authentic anymore. So we would think something like this is abusive and dangerous when it's a beautiful initiation. So they threw me in the shallow grave. I'm covered in dirt, and I can hear the shaman, the elder, right? The elder shaman in my mind telling me what to do. And he's like, breathe, become one with the earth. And then I like felt the little bugs and stuff. And then like when I put out a loving frequency, I could feel like the bugs. I was like, oh, so gross. But as I was in that dirt, and as I was doing this meditation and having this vision, I had to face death. I had to face my fear of being alone. I had to face my fear of being in the dark. I had to like being in the dark alone. Being in the dark, I really don't have a big fear of, because I find it very soothing. But like that being like really alone. And then realizing that we're all so connected that nobody's ever truly alone. What else did, it was just incredible. And it was like I went back to fears that I had when I was a kid, and I conquered all of them. And I thought I conquered them as a kid, but this was another, like, it was a deeper layer. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. So yeah, the fear is an illusion, and don't give in to it. All right, so I'm going to pull one more card, and then I think we're all done. This was such a beautiful reading. I really appreciate being able to express my uniqueness, and I appreciate you all being able to express your uniqueness as well. And as our energies resonate, we create. Wow, that was a cool one. I'm about to put that on a t-shirt. We create, so we're always creating together, and I can feel your hearts, and thank you, because as our frequencies are vibrating, we're creating songs together, and music makes DNA, and life is just gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, we have the Star card reverse. Yep, vulnerability is going to be huge right now. Huge, and it's going to be hard for some people, but don't give in. Also, you're going to want to balance your conscious and subconscious mind. I'm going to read something from the book on this, because I feel like there's another message. The Cosmic Tarot book. This lady didn't make the cards, but she did a great job to say, because it says a lot of occult symbols on it. And this book had a lot of good reviews, and when I got it, I was like, the reviews are well deserved, because she really did a great, you know me, I love tarot, so I actually will study my decks and stuff. Okay, so Star card, the cosmos, the individual. It's auspicious. 6 parts, 2 triangles. Okay, let me look at, I'm being called to the back. Okay, so return of childhood faith brings joy amidst sorrow. That was the message. That's why Spirit had me go to the book. So this Star card reverse, return of childhood faith brings joy amidst sorrow. So people are going to try and manipulate you or make you feel like sad or bad for them. And you're being called to embody your inner child at this time, your vulnerability. Something valuable which one thought lost is found. Insight, astrological influence. Obviously, astrological influence because of this full moon. And it says fantasies and resignation. So you don't want to get lost in illusion or fantasies, and you don't want to give up. Now's not the time to give up. Now's the time to show how strong you are, how much strength you have, and to endure. Okay, so I hope that this message brought you some clarity, some support, you know, some guidance. I will have on Friday, I'm going to do all the signs. So slowly but surely I'll upload those. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for being here. Before I go, does anyone have any questions? Also, I pinned my booking there. You can check out my services. Does anybody have any questions before I go? That was such a beautiful reading. See that flow and that ease? That's the true energy. Man, there's something... I feel great. I don't know. I feel different, like in a really good way. Bottom of the deck. New bottom of the deck. The Magician. Alright. Thank you. It was a good one. Alright, well, thank you guys. I appreciate you. You know, stay divine. Peace.